What's God's dream for your life?
What's up, Divine Fam? Truman here. Welcome to today's Divine 5 at 5, where we talk about how we grow in our divine faith, family, fitness, focus, and finances from the biblical perspective. Today's Monday, Motivational Monday. Let's go! So we're going to talk about how we grow in our divine faith. And one great way we could grow in our divine faith is this concept that's called heroes over mentors. Heroes over mentors. First off, I 100% highly recommend all of you to have mentors in your life in the realms of where you want to grow. So for example, I want to grow as a man of God. That means I need to have a network of men of God in my life that I could aspire to be like. Also, because I'm married, I want to be a godly husband. So I need to have a network of godly husbands where I could observe how they live for God and how they live as a husband in a godly way, so I can learn from them. Also, I want to be a godly mentor. So if I want to be a godly mentor, then I need to be surrounded by other godly mentors, and so on and so on. So this concept of heroes over mentors, the reason why it's valuable is because the greatest mentors, they're busy. Think about it. The greatest mentors that we want to be around, they're super focused and they're responsible. They're taking care of business. They're taking care of kingdom business. So they're focused on their relationship with God. They're focused on their responsibility first and foremost to their families. So they're very they're very busy. So the idea of heroes over mentors is learning and being inspired by heroes. Heroes in the Bible, heroes in the past, heroes of our faith, and heroes even in books. So I talk about getting your MBI degree, and that stands for Mentors, Books, and Internet. However, we're going to focus more on the BI, is books and the internet. Recently, in the Word of God, I've been super inspired by Barnabas. This character in the Bible, he was the Apostle Paul's mentor. Also, he was mentor to John Mark. And if you guys know about the Apostle Paul and John Mark, they later on went to go write books in the New Testament. Paul wrote 13 letters, and then John Mark went on to write the book of Mark. And their mentor was this guy, Barnabas. And because I want to be a great mentor, I'm super inspired by Barnabas because he didn't give up on Paul, and he didn't give up on John Mark. And he continued to believe in them. He continued to rebuke them, or he continued to encourage them. And because of that, we have the great disciples of God, Apostle Paul and also John Mark. And they are so significant to the New Testament. So Barnabas is a hero. I don't get to hang out with him in person, but I get to hang out with him as I study about him in the Word. Also, there's incredible books that we can read. For example, my wife and I were reading this book by John Maxwell. So John Maxwell, he's our mentor. We're hanging out with John Maxwell. Also, I'm studying this book. This is a huge book on John 17. This is by Dr. Mark Lloyd Jones. I absolutely love his sermons and his writings. I'm studying John 17 because I'll be doing a sermon series for the Cornerstone. Absolutely love the Cornerstone family. So shout out to you guys. And also, this is William and Catherine Booth. My wife and I are very inspired by their life. So I want to encourage you guys to think about this concept, heroes over mentors, because a lot of times our mentors are super busy. Who are some heroes that we can study in the Bible, and who are some heroes that we could get the books that have been written about them, and so we could be inspired by them, and so we could live like them. I want to encourage you guys to continue to shine the divine and live God's dream. Heroes over mentors.
Live God's dream, yeah!